Porter's five-force analysis is a look at different environmental forces that impact a company's ability to compete in a given market. We use this assessment to diagnose the competitive pressures and assess how strong and important each one is. This model is crucial for identifying the industry structure and determining their corporate strategy. The information, once analyzed, can be used to further guide Wayfair's business strategy and gain a competitive advantage over competitors. The overall number and strength of competitors in the industry, potential of new entrants, power of suppliers, buyers, and threat of substitute products all play a factor in Wayfair's ability to compete in the online furniture industry. We rated the five forces low, medium, or high depending on the weight they hold and on the impact the overall force has on industry profitability. For the competitive rivalry, we will look at the number of competitors, switching costs, and customer loyalty. There are four major rivals posing a threat to Wayfair that have strong followings in the e-commerce furniture industry: Amazon, IKEA, Overstock, and Walmart. Wayfair operates in a very competitive catalog and mail-order furniture industry, where it is hard to differentiate. Although Wayfair has a large customer base, they are still trying to gain customer loyalty. Companies like Amazon and Walmart are one-stop shops where customers can buy many products from different niches, including furniture and home decor. Both aforementioned companies also have cult-like followings and competitive advantages in brand recognition and customer loyalty. Overstock, another exclusively online furniture store that also uses a dropshipping method, holds power since it is so similar. Because of how competitive the market is and how low the switching costs are, it is difficult for Wayfair to surpass its rivals. Assessing the power of buyers, we took into consideration the number of buyers in the market, how big their orders are, and switching costs. We concluded the power of buyers is medium. The pure number of customers limits their power, but the switching costs are low enough to force Wayfair to make price cuts. COVID-19 caused many consumers to switch to online shopping, but now, as life has moved back to normal, customers again have a choice. Even with this shift, Wayfair has the same average order value and number of active buyers as it did during the pandemic. However, with the economy fumbling and inflation affecting prices, buyers are focusing more on needs and not wants. This could help Wayfair with stealing brick-and-mortar customers, but will force them to keep prices low. We will talk about the threat of new entrants. The threat of new entry is decided by the time and cost of entry, barriers to entry, and cost advantages. First, capital requirements within the furniture industry are high, therefore making it difficult for new entrants to set up businesses with the ability to make profit. The economies of scale is also fairly difficult to achieve in this industry in which Wayfair operates. This makes it easier for those producing large capacities to have a cost advantage. The government policies within the industry require strict licensing and legal requirements to be fulfilled before a company can start selling. With all of this, plus Wayfair and Amazon having over 60% market share while possessing the ability to offer low prices with 1 or 2 day shipping, this makes the barrier for entry high and the threat of new entries low. The threat of substitutes is fairly low because the brick-and-mortar alternatives cannot offer the same in regard to price, selection, and convenience. There are no glaring threats when it comes to in-store options. Their sales rely mainly on customer loyalty from an older demographic of homeowners. Wayfair targets a younger, trendy demographic who are new or future homeowners. HomeGoods maintains a following based on their aesthetic and cheap prices of mostly home decor, but not bulk furniture. Ashley HomeStore and IKEA also maintain brick-and-mortar presences, but they cannot match Wayfair's delivery time or prices. The The bargaining power of suppliers is determined by how easy it is for your suppliers to increase their prices. The number of buyers outnumbered suppliers in the industry, so having access to over 20,000 suppliers and even more available outside their scope, switching costs are next to none. The product that the numerous suppliers provide are standardized and less differentiated. Wayfair has a high inventory turnover, which is beneficial for a large group of suppliers, so maintaining a relationship is important. Given that raw material prices are very high, especially wood, it may seem like suppliers have the upper hand. However, demand is incredibly high, especially for cheaper made furniture. The suppliers want to keep good relations with the retailer, so thus the bargaining power is low.